Jeff the Aviator here, and welcome to my new YouTube channel. This is the first of what I hope to be a series of great videos that are fun and informative, and I was hoping to share my years of RC flight experience with you. I've been flying since I was about 17 years old, and I am 30 now, so that's to give you an idea of how long I've been in this hobby. Now today I'm going to give you an unboxing video, in a few days a review video of the new to me Hitec X2 AC Plus charger. This charger I bought to replace my dead X4 AC charger, which shorted out, which was unfortunate. It's been a very reliable charger. It's completely my fault it shorted out. So don't think Hitec quality is bad or anything. It was completely my fault. This charger doesn't work anymore. So back to this charger. It is a 2-port multi-chemistry charger. It'll do LiPo, LAHV, Life, lithium ion, your nickel chemistries, and lead acid. And the cool thing about this charger is when it's plugged into AC, it has 100 watts of power that you can distribute all to one channel or split in any number of ways between the two channels. As far as in DC mode, you can have 100 watts per channel, which is kind of nice for my needs. I don't fly big electrics. If I did, I'd probably recommend a higher power charger, but my electrics are all medium and smaller in size, so this charger is perfect for me to power off of this deep cycle battery here. And yes, my basement is well ventilated, so I can charge it down here. So let's go ahead and unbox this charger for you so you can see what comes with it. Had a little bit of shipping damage there, but it doesn't look like it transferred inside the box. You have the ever so useful manual. Got all kinds of little ferrite clips. You have 2 sets of power leads, unsoldered. You have a small XH style balance board, power cord, and a larger universal balance board that'll work with all your different battery types. And then, last but not least, your charger. Really good build quality. I think Sky RC actually makes these chargers for Hitec. You can tell by the weight of it, it's really good. And judging by the fact that my X4 lasted me since 2011 until 2016, and I use that thing a lot. And I've had that out and charging in the sun, charging hot days, cold days. Just, I used that thing and it took it like a champ. Took everything out of the bags so you can get a closer look. And looking at this balance board, looks like you'll be able to do all of the major battery types of balance connectors, which is nice. And then if you fly mostly XH adapters or XH balance lead batteries, you'll have that option too. I like that they left the banana cables leadless. If you're serious about electric RC flight, you do need to just become proficient with soldering. If you're not yet, you can always practice on some scrap wire and with some scrap parts just to kind of get good at it, but it's really important to learn how to do. And what this does is this means that anybody can really buy this charger and use their favorite leads with it. We have some ferrite beads here for the power cable. I'll read in the manual what these are for. I mean, I know what a ferrite bead does, just curious why they're included. We got some little positive negative clips. I'm assuming they're for the DC power cable that's not actually included. If you look on the back here, it's the same one that came with my Hitec X4. It's the backwards XT60. And by backwards, I mean the end of the connector that you normally find on the battery. And it's actually 11 to 18 volts, which means it'll work perfectly with my deep cycle Duracell Sam's Club Special battery. You can do your AC 100 to 240 volts, and you have a nice little stand. Some initial thoughts about this charger. I'll get into more in the detail thoughts about it after I've had a chance to play with it a little bit. But initial thoughts, this charger would be good for somebody maybe looking to have a reliable, versatile charger, but they're not really into large electrics. That's the only limitation I can see. Hitec even comes out and says that they don't warranty this for parallel charging. This is mainly meant one battery per channel. Not saying you can't, not saying it won't do it, just saying Hitec said it wasn't designed for that. The power output means you can do 1C charge on most of the batteries you'll find in the hobby, up to a 6-cell. A 6-cell, you'll be kind of pushing it a little bit, but it'll do it. I'm trying to think. You have, I'll have to do the math on a 6-cell to find out for sure, but I found out for every battery I'm charging that it'll charge it at least 1C. What's next is, so it's good for your average hobbyist that's into electrics. If you're into a lot of like larger electric planes or large electric helicopters and you want to charge them much quickly and you have a big charging setup with a power supply and a generator, this charger is not for you. This charger is meant for the average, you know, anywhere from 1 to 3 cell maybe. They have a bunch, maybe a couple 4 or 5 or even 1 or 2 6 cells, but the bulk of your batteries are for medium, small to medium size electrics. This charger will be perfect for you. It works for me because every time I go to a larger plane, I switch over to engines, so I'm good. So that's my initial thoughts on this. I'll go into depth and play with it some more. Give you a quick shot of the front side of it so you can see what's there. Got your 2 charging ports and your PC link and a USB port for charging cell phones or to hook up the optional Wi-Fi module, which I did not purchase at this time. So thank you, YouTubers. And since this is a new channel, I'm still thinking of a good way to close out the video. But for now, I'm just going to leave you with keep 'em flying, like a good friend of mine always says. Have a good night.